to a distinguished member of the Ways and Means Committee, the gentleman from Nevada.
Gentleman recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the gentleman for yielding. Last night, Mr. Speaker, I did a telephone town hall meeting in my district with more than 13,000 people on that telephone line with me. And hundreds of them wanted to ask questions. Obviously, I couldn't get to all of them, but those that I could get to, 50% of them wanted to ask about unemployment. One woman said that without an unemployment extension, she wouldn't be able to pay for her car registration, her insurance, and was likely to lose her home soon. She worried about foreclosure and asked how, if she couldn't register her car, how was she supposed to look for a job? Others had similar stories about the sacrifices that they needed to make in these tough times. These same Nevadans also know that the stimulus hasn't worked. President Obama promised no more than 8% unemployment. Maybe I'm confused. Maybe he meant 9% or 10% or 11%. Maybe he meant 12%. But that doesn't even reach the level of unemployment in my state of Nevada at 14%. I even have counties in my district north of 18% unemployment. Now, I'm one of many Republicans who support helping long-term unemployed people and have voted repeatedly to extend these benefits. As I mentioned, some of the counties in my district, the largest county in my district, Washoe County, has 13.3% unemployment. Clark County, for decades, the fastest growing county in my state. Home of Las Vegas, 2/3 of the state's population has an unemployment rate of more than 14%. And as I mentioned, some counties, 15%, 16%, even 18% unemployment. This is unacceptable because these aren't just numbers. These are people. These are families who are hurting, losing their homes, unable to pay their bills, struggling to provide for their children. But even facing these serious problems, Nevadans know that the majority party either doesn't know or can't admit that Obama economics is killing jobs. Crippling debt is not the answer. The assistance we provide should not put our fiscal house in even worse shape. Members on both sides support helping the unemployed. But many members oppose adding an additional $34 billion to our $13 trillion mountain of debt, as this legislation does. There is an alternative. Use the unused failed stimulus money to pay for this extension. There is a bill at the desk. Pass it, and we can all go home knowing that we have done the responsible thing.
Gentleman recognized.
Thank you. We can go home having done the responsible thing and knowing that we have helped all Americans. Most importantly, it's long past time for Congress to finally get serious about creating jobs. My constituents want paychecks, not unemployment checks. They want startups, not bailouts. And they want hand-ups, not handouts. Americans are disappointed with a government that has grown so big, promised so much, yet has delivered so little. And I yield back the balance.